Previously on Nikki and Gabby's summer break.
A whole different level than spring break. We were falling in love, now we're in love.
We're kind of butting heads there at the moment because if I'm in LA and she's in Pennsylvania, you know, it's like...
I thought he had a meltdown on the boardwalk, but I think this is the meltdown.
It hurts so bad. It really fucking hurts.
So it's the morning after probably one of the roughest nights that we've had on this trip. The thing about Kenny is he just keeps it all inside, and like that's not good for you. Like you need to let things out.
When I got home last night, I just honestly just started crying. Like I couldn't contain it, and obviously all my friends were there for me, but they were kind of confused where it was like coming from.
Yeah, so right now we're doing a run to pick up Brielle's prescription, and we're going tanning, and we are getting food. In the video, they all say that they're going tanning, getting food, and going to CVS. And they took my car and they didn't even invite me. Well, I don't know where we're getting food, but yes, we still have our face masks on because after all the makeup we've been wearing all week, we need to go in public with them on. And I guess before we go tanning, we're gonna peel them off. We have very limited cars, so as I'm texting the group chat, hey, does anyone want to go tanning with me? Brielle shows up with Nikki's car keys and says, Nikki says I could drive her car to get my prescription. And she's like, do you want to come with me? I was like, do you want to come with me to go tanning? She's like, sure. So then when we go in the car, Jesse and Kenny come in and go, we're going to come get food. So all of a sudden, this little trip turned into tanning, prescription, and food. I haven't eaten yet today, and we have to be ready in an hour to go to the beach to film. And we're taking Mike's car to get food because they took my car. So that's just an example of some of the things that they don't invite me to, but I'm not gonna be all pissed about it, but I'm just explaining. It's kind of a usual thing. Wherever Gabby is, they all go. And I don't really get invited, so that's cool. I wasn't invited and they took their own car. We didn't think this one through, clearly. I was just upset because, I mean, that's a typical thing. I don't think they even realize that if I call an Uber and Gabby calls an Uber to go to a bar, I'll get in the Uber and have all these empty seats with Nate and Mike and Thomas, and then everyone will go wherever Gabby goes because she's the fun twin, apparently. Sorry, Nikki. After last night, I think the beach is the best place to be. We all just gotta relax.
We have been in this beach mansion and at the beach for like 4 days now, and we have not gone to the beach once.
How do you schedule the beach around all of this drama?
I honestly didn't think we were gonna make it to the beach this week.
So don't wait until it's too late. All this magic in the air got me on another wave. Keep up with me if you dare. Get this money, set the pace. I'm on a roll. Already know which way to go. All this magic in the air got me on another wave. Oh, don't wait until it's too late. Be on another wave. Don't wait until it's too late. Get this money, set the pace. You're in control of your fate. Be on another wave. So don't wait until it's too late. So don't wait until it's too late. Oh.
I didn't think I could have this much fun in brown water.
Leave it to my crew to do the Baywatch intro shot.
I can't go home without a tan. What other evidence am I gonna have that I just went on vacation?
I don't tan, I burn.
Drama doesn't give you a nice tan.
If I didn't put sunscreen on in 10 minutes, I would look like the color of this shirt.
This morning was so rough. Me and Rachel literally went to the tanning salon with face masks on. Yeah, you guys took my car and you guys told me it was a quick little CVS run, which turned into a tanning, eating. Who said CVS quick little CVS run? I was going to CVS. I wasn't invited to. I wasn't told at all. And then before we knew it, like halfway in, we all realized like
Kenny, will you go with me so I don't have to come alone? And then everyone decided to come.
Kenny, why are you being quiet?
I know, I'm just like a little upset.
Hi.
What's wrong?
Yeah, what happened yesterday?
I've known there's been a lot on Kenny's plate, and I'm pushing him to communicate to everyone because he's upset about how everyone's treating him about the Thomas situation. And I think if everyone knew how he really felt and knew what he was going through, they would be a lot more easier on him and be way more sympathetic.
Nikki kind of brings it up and like calls me out, and I'm honestly I didn't want to talk about it right now, but we're all there, we're all just at the beach. It just seemed like the perfect time to kind of tell everyone, especially after my episode the night before.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but me, Gabby, and Kenny had like a little talk at the boardwalk last night, and I'm only saying this and like putting the spotlight on him right now because he's not going to do it himself, and I think he needs to tell all you guys what he's like going through so we can all kind of be there for him.
I hate to be that friend, but Kenny, the hot spot's on you. It's time you tell everybody.
I feel like this is the perfect place and time. We're at the beach, it's a nice day out, just talk, you know?
I hate being vulnerable, and I hate feeling like putting my problems on other people, especially when I have like a lot of other drama on top of like my main drama. But I guess I'll just tell you guys, like, I'm going through a lot of like family problems right now. And it's like, I feel like I'm in a situation where it's like I really like feel like I need my parents, and like I literally miss my mom. She's like been my best friend forever. But like the second I like came out and told her I was gay, like she changed completely. And like now we're not even close. And it hurts because it's like, I love her so much. And we're like the same exact person, and it's just like everything's so different.
I always feel so sad when I see him cry. Last night I started crying when he was crying just because I felt so terrible.
And it just hurts when I wake up every day feeling like the biggest disappointment ever. Like imagine waking up every single day feeling like you're not like the people that gave birth to you don't really like you, or like they aren't proud of who you are. Like it hurts. I don't know, I think just my relationship with my parents really does affect me. Even though I pretend it doesn't, it does. Obviously, they're my parents. And if anything were to happen to them, I would die knowing like our relationship is the way it is. Like, literally my heart's racing right now. It's just like hard because it's like, you guys know this side, like this is all you kind of know.
But we love
And then
this
it's like my
side
parents
of you.
have no idea. And it's like, if you guys can accept me, you didn't give birth to me. Why can't my own parents?
They can.
And that's what hurts the most. And there's been plenty of days where I woke up like, I prayed I didn't wake up. Which is like, really sad to say, but like there's been so many nights where I'm just like, I hope I don't wake up in the morning. Not wanting to wake up sometimes. I've like cried all day in bed. I've like, I don't know, anything you could think I probably thought of. So that does suck just because like most people don't view me as like that type of person.
That's it. I'm sorry, I've been wanting to do this.
That's terrible. I can't even imagine.
I love you.
I had no idea. Like that's even news to me. Like
We have a big friend group, and he's just coming out to all of us, telling us what's going on inside. And I truly feel like this is a big milestone for someone like Kenny.
Now everything makes sense, and we all feel really bad for Kenny.
I feel really bad for Kenny. Like, I can't even imagine. I mean, I can't relate personally, but everybody should be able to be themselves around their parents.
I can't even put into words how horrible I feel for him. He doesn't deserve this.
So we're all here for you. We're your family. We all love you.
I don't think any of us would want you any other way.
yeah, you were.
Most of us.
I remember giving you like your first makeup lesson ever, and I remember when you put foundation on for the first time, and the way you lit up when you saw your face with it on.
I think it's a good lesson for all of us, and like, you just shouldn't take life for granted. Like, Kenny has no place to go. Thank God Gabby took him in and is letting him live with her. But like, no one knows how that feels.
But you need to build like a relationship back with them before you expect to like,
And I
be
think
like
what
that.
just kills me the most is like, obviously like you guys know, my mom had cancer and she was like so close to death, and like that I was like literally my mom's gonna die like upset with her son because I turned out like this. So like just imagine going to bed every day feeling like you don't even know if your mom's gonna be up tomorrow. You don't know if she's gonna wake up tomorrow, and like
I don't think that she realizes like how like you're so accepted and
I feel like
you're
no
so
one should
loved.
feel guilty if they're gay.
Our generation is so accepting of it, and that you can have a normal life. You know what I mean? And that you will.
People come to this point in life, we're all in our 20s. Like, this is when we stop living for other people and we start living for ourselves.
And I told them that.
I know that we all like think of you as like the drama queen and stuff, and like even though we all had drama the like first few days, like we want you to know that you can talk to us about stuff like that, and we don't expect you to be this strong, glam person all the time. Like you can be affectionate, you could be soft, and
I think
you can have feelings, and that's okay. That's what friends are for.
In Thomas's defense, I think that's what he meant the other night when he pissed you off at the bar when he said like you're being fake or something.
Oh, okay, so now Kenny's starting to make sense with everything.
Kenny, why didn't you let us know? We're your family, we care about you, and you should have told us.
That's exactly what I meant by that comment. Like, I just like felt like you were just like kind of putting on a front or whatever, and like now I understand that like you were going through so much. I feel like terrible that I said that.
I'm way more comfortable in my skin now, and that like makes me happy. I just really want my parents to get on board with this because that would make my entire life just so much better, and like it would definitely fill the void that I think I've been missing, especially like with boys.
When I'm drinking,
and I feel like that's where my boy drama comes from. I feel like I like look for boys to avoid that. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like obviously like my last was like
acceptance.
Yeah, I look for acceptance and love from boys.
Because you don't have it.
Because I don't have it home. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like I shouldn't have to do that.
You have it.
And it's like I set my standards so low sometimes that it honestly is upsetting to me. It's like I should not like I have to go that low.
I always tell you that.
Your friends are the family you pick. I mean, you couldn't help what you were born into, but you can pick your life, and you've picked us, and we're so happy you picked us.
Oh, I love you so much.
We love you. You add so much to this group.
Yeah, our friend group would not exist if it weren't for you. Group hug.
That's actually Mount Penny.
Group tackle.
This is actually happening. Summer break.
On a serious note, if anyone's watching this and going through the same thing, I think it's really important that you speak up, because it could change everything.
If you're out there and you're going through a similar situation, just I would say friends. Like they helped me get through so much.
I'm really glad Kenny shared this with the group. We love you and we're here for you, and it's really good that everybody knows this. You gotta be a little bit different in this life if you wanna have a little bit of fun. So Kenny opening up really hit home, and it made me realize communication is how you solve things, and I feel like keeping stuff in doesn't really get you anywhere. So it's time I talk to Nate, and as cute as we've looked in this show, there has been stuff that's been bothering me, and I really think I need to address it with Nate.
So, what do you want to talk? What's bothering you?
I just feel like Kenny's talk made me realize like it's always better to communicate and get stuff out.
Right, I always mean to talk to me.
So I think you might have an idea of what I want to talk to you about.
Going back to LA?
Yeah.
This is the long-awaited LA talk. Nate and I have been having it occasionally, I would say once a week, and then we'll stop mid-fight and we'll say it's not worth it, let's just live in the moment, and then we move on. It just keeps getting pushed aside because we both don't want to talk about it, because there's really no solution to this argument.
Nikki and I have really been back and forth a lot with work, living in Pennsylvania, living in LA, and we've kind of been avoiding the conversation of where we're gonna end up because we're always so busy. Sometimes we just don't get the chance to sit down and really talk about it.
It's great. Like, this is the first time I've ever experienced a relationship, and I think you can say the same, where it's just easy, and it's so easy that it's like such a perfect match because we work together and you're in my friend group.
It's also the first time I'm literally living on two ends of the country.
With me.
And we're just back and forth all the time. It's chaos. And we're talking about, you know, if she lives in Pennsylvania and I'm living in LA working full time, when are we gonna see one another? You know, we're together, that's what's important, you know. We make each other so happy and we work together. So, I mean, if we can't be boyfriend or girlfriend or work together, am I ever gonna see her?
Yeah.
It's fun though, don't get me wrong, I love it. And I love being with you through all of it.
But the thing is I know that like you're gonna be our videographer for we don't know how long that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I know that there's gonna be a point where you're gonna be offered something more, and I know my heart's in Pennsylvania, and I know your heart's in LA. But I know that if you ever got an offer in LA and you were gonna move there full time, I wouldn't hold you back. I don't know where that would leave us, but like...
And that's the scary thing. We love each other so much, and this is the easiest, most fun, amazing relationship I've ever been in, and it feels so right, and I really feel like he's my person. So it really hurts me to think that distance or careers could take us different ways.
Yeah, because Gabby and I were talking about wanting to buy a house in the next year in Pennsylvania and like build it ourselves and have like literally a Nikki Gabby like mansion. And we would want like you and Colin to live with us, but it'd be hard if you got something else in LA.
I know.
Distance relationships don't really work. I just left a 4-year toxic relationship, and I'm not about to enter another complex situation.
Pennsylvania is home. It's home to both of us. But right now I feel like the opportunity is in LA for me. You know, there's just not much I can do in Pennsylvania. You've already built your career. You're established as a celebrity. I mean, you are who you are. You're enormous. I mean, you have millions of followers on Instagram. You have this huge following on YouTube. I feel like the trouble with dating a celebrity is you almost have to build your schedule around their life. And I'm still building myself, you know? I don't have the credibility that you have right now, and I need to build that in LA. It's the only way it's gonna work.
So,
I'm sorry to say it so bluntly, but it's true. And you need to understand that.
I've worked so hard on my career too, and my sister's in Pennsylvania, and my career's with my sister. So I can't just cold turkey move to LA and say screw my channel and screw Gabby.
when like I finally found happiness with you and my friends, and I used to hate Pennsylvania. I used to say I need to move to LA like every other YouTuber. And then of course, the irony, I go through a breakup, I meet you, I get close with everybody, and everything's coming together just so it can fall apart.
That's the best part about Nate and I. It's easy. It's fun and it's easy, and I've never had an easy relationship, and I've never had a boyfriend that just is easy in my life. Everything's always been complicated being a YouTuber. People either don't understand it, or they get jealous, or their ego gets in the way, but Nate is just perfect for me and my career and the point that I'm at in my life right now.
I love Nikki to death, but I also have to be conscious of my future.
Like it sucks.
It's not falling apart.
It is.
We can still be connected with
graduated.
everybody.
It's just gonna be a matter of time before they start getting real jobs and moving away.
I know, it sucks.
So we should just enjoy it.
It's a part of growing up.
We just enjoy it though. Like string it out as long as we can.
We're here this week, we're enjoying it. You know, that's what this week is about.
Okay, but what happens in 2 days when it's over?
We go back to work. We're adults.
I've never seen him get like this. We hardly fight as it is. The only time we do fight is about this conversation, and I'm kind of worried.
I would hate to not have this work out. My heart though is in Pennsylvania.
So is mine, but like I just don't have like, you can live there, like you. I feel like I'm the only one compromising here, and I'm not being irrational. Why can't she compromise with me?
He keeps bringing up compromise, but I have to give up so much more. My channel that I worked 5 years on, and my sister and my family.
I'm not sure why she thinks she needs to build a house right this second. I just feel like the pressure is all on her head. She's still young, she has the time. I just wish she would take a few steps back and think about it. Like, my opportunity is in LA. Like, you can vlog from Pennsylvania. You can do your main channel videos from Pennsylvania. Like, that's awesome that you have that opportunity.
But if you move to LA, you're not going to be our videographer anymore.
Then maybe I'll have to find a new videographer.
And maybe a new
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
But a new boyfriend, really? And Nikki just like really offended me right now. But you're still going to be in LA for work.
It's going to be different.
It doesn't have to be different. We can make it work. We're adults.
It's just going to be a whole new thing, whole new realm, whole new realm I honestly don't want to enter.
Jeez. Like, you'd really go as far to say is you need a new boyfriend?
I feel like if I keep pushing the situation right now, it's gonna get maybe too much, so I just need to leave it. We're at the beach. I didn't want to stir up to this.
Really?
I just can't do this right now.
Come on, Nikki.
No, no cameras.
Don't walk away.
I just need to go.
This week is supposed to be fun.
I'm just gonna go hang out with my sister.
Thanks, cool.
You're the only one who could ever break my heart.
Up next on Nikki and Gabby's summer break.
Can my day get any worse? Like, we were just fighting, and then now this.
We've been working so hard on what we have. Like, we literally can't split up. And I'm telling you right now, like, even though we have a place in LA and a place here, I am gonna build a home here next summer. We're just gonna break up.